I'm coming to you. We got the Steelers at
Choose
Denver.
wisely, homie.
Who you got, homie?
Choose accurately.
I mean, come on. This is a Steelers defense going against a rookie quarterback.
Yes.
I mean, what are we talking about? I mean, listen, Justin Fields, we've seen him play decently, but we haven't seen the consistency. Now, if he wants to take control of this job, he's going to have to put another performance like he put in last week. He was very efficient. Mm-hmm. He was able to run for 57 yards with his legs, and he gives them the best chance to have an opportunity at the postseason because of the effects of the run game, which is what the Steelers were always built on.
It's another unanimous pick, yeah.
In the history of the NFL, has anyone ever been 2-0 without scoring a touchdown? Because I think that could happen. I think we could be talking about the Steelers next week, and that could be the case.
I want to ask you, my favorite former Steeler, about what we saw from Justin Fields last week. Because one way of looking at it, they were so conservative. They literally, I saw a passing chart. They did not throw one ball between the hashes the entire game.
I'm going to tell you what, they got two light-skinned cats that play safety in Atlanta, and Jesse Bates and Justin Simmons. I wouldn't throw it in there.
That's why they stayed away from it. Maybe also, they looked at Atlanta's offense. They said, they're not scoring on us today. The only way we lose this game is to turn it over, and they went a little conservative.
I'm going to tell you what was exciting about what we saw from Justin Fields. He had an opportunity to push the football down the field 3 times, and all 3 times those footballs were complete outside of the OPI that called back for George Pickens. I believe we see more of that this week. What I want to see is what other skilled player or what other option they have outside of George Pickens, because you're going to find him this week because the dude standing across from George Pickens, his name's Patrick Surtain II. Yeah. He can absolute go. And I think Arthur Smith opens up the offense a little bit more. We'll see a little bit more freedom from Justin Fields, and it's how he handles and processes.
You had that game. You were there.
I saw Arthur Smith running off the field after the game, and he said, we were not going to let Jesse Bates wreck that game. And then you saw that passing chart the next day, nothing in the middle of the field. And Arthur knows Jesse. He coached him.
Agree. The beauty of this situation is you have Arthur Smith, an offensive play caller, but also a head coach. He knows that, hey, unless the Denver offense can score against our defense, we're not going to lose the game on offense. So they may win another game without scoring a touchdown. And it reminds me of the 2009-2010 Jets.
Red light, green light.
Yeah, exactly. Where Rex was telling Brian Schottenheimer, let's not lose the game on offense. We're going to win it on defense. And that formula maybe year in and year out doesn't work, but to give Justin Fields a few weeks to get comfortable could be effective.
Well, also, too, TJ Watt, I just need to say this. TJ Watt is the best defensive football player in the world.
Yeah.
He's that good. And I believe they understand that with him. And so Arthur Smith, being a former head coach, understands complementary football.
Micah Parsons may want a word with you.
Does he stay? Does Justin Fields remain the starter at least until they lose?
This is the best. No, Justin Fields remains the starter to me, period. Unless it all falls apart. This was the best case scenario for Mike Tomlin. I don't have to make a decision because Russell Wilson is injured, so I get to play the guy that I should want to win the job anyway. And then he goes out and wins, plays efficiently, protects the football. This is the best case scenario.
Yeah, I sort of see it that way too. Everyone seems to, except for Mike Tomlin. We'll see.
Who's all that matters?
He's the only decision that counts.